The desert hairy scorpion does not rush. It does not waste energy, does not reveal itself without reason, and does not challenge the environment it inhabits. It endures it. Beneath the scorching sun of North America's deserts, where temperatures swing violently between day and night and life survives only by precision, this ancient arachnid moves with calculated restraint. Covered in sensory hairs and armored by evolution, the desert hairy scorpion is not merely adapted to extreme conditions. It is defined by them. Long before deserts became symbols of emptiness, before humans associated arid landscapes with lifelessness, scorpions were already present, thriving in places where few competitors could follow. Fossil evidence places the ancestors of modern scorpions among the earliest terrestrial predators, emerging over 430 million years ago. These early forms lived when life itself was still learning how to exist on land. Through mass extinctions, continental shifts, and climate upheavals, scorpions persisted, not by changing rapidly, but by refining a design that balanced resilience, efficiency, and restraint. The desert hairy scorpion, one of the largest scorpion species in North America, carries this legacy visibly. Its thick exoskeleton reflects light in muted desert tones, blending seamlessly with sand and stone. Fine sensory hairs cover its body, giving the species its name and providing constant information about air movement, vibrations, and nearby life. In an environment where vision is unreliable and sound travels unpredictably, these hairs act as an early warning system, detecting prey, predators, and even subtle changes in wind that signal approaching danger. Despite its intimidating appearance, the desert hairy scorpion is not aggressive by nature. It is defensive, strategic, and deliberate. Every movement is measured, conserving energy in a land where calories are scarce and mistakes are costly. During the day, it remains hidden beneath rocks, within burrows, or inside crevices that offer shade and stable temperatures. Exposure to direct sunlight is minimized, not out of weakness, but wisdom. The desert punishes excess, and survival favors those who know when not to move. As night falls, the desert transforms, and so does the scorpion's role within it. Emerging under the cover of darkness, the desert hairy scorpion becomes an active hunter. Its world is no longer dominated by heat but by vibration and chemical signals. The ground carries information, transmitted through sand and stone directly to the scorpion's sensory system. Each step of a cricket, each flutter of a beetle, registers as a distinct pattern. The scorpion does not chase. It waits, poised, tail arched, pedipalps open. When prey comes within reach, the strike is swift and decisive. The desert hairy scorpion relies primarily on its powerful pincers to seize and subdue prey, reserving venom for situations where resistance is strong or danger is immediate. This selective use of venom reflects a strategy honed over millions of years. Venom is metabolically expensive to produce, and wasting it would reduce future survival. Efficiency governs every aspect of the scorpion's life. The venom of the desert hairy scorpion, while painful, is rarely dangerous to humans. Its potency is tailored to insects, spiders, and small arthropods, not large mammals. This distinction is often misunderstood, fueling fear disproportionate to actual risk. For the scorpion, venom is not a weapon of dominance but a tool of necessity, deployed with precision rather than malice. The desert hairy scorpion's metabolism mirrors its environment. Capable of surviving long periods without food, it slows its internal processes to match the scarcity of resources. Water is extracted efficiently from prey, and waste is minimized. Even respiration is adapted for arid conditions, reducing moisture loss while maintaining oxygen intake. These physiological adjustments allow the scorpion to endure droughts and extreme temperatures that would kill less specialized organisms. Reproduction in desert hairy scorpions is a slow, deliberate process. Courtship is cautious, involving a complex dance where the male and female interact carefully to avoid misinterpretation that could lead to injury or death. Once mating occurs, the female carries fertilized eggs internally, giving birth to live young rather than laying eggs. This viviparous strategy provides offspring with greater protection during early development, an advantage in an environment where exposed eggs would rarely survive. Newborn scorpions climb onto their mother's back, where they remain until their first molt. During this vulnerable period, the mother becomes both shield and transport, carrying her offspring until they are ready to face the desert independently. This level of parental investment is rare among arthropods and reflects the harsh realities of desert life. Survival is not guaranteed, and early protection can mean the difference between extinction and continuation. The role of the desert hairy scorpion within its ecosystem is subtle but critical. As a predator, it regulates insect populations, preventing outbreaks that could destabilize fragile desert systems. As prey, it supports birds, reptiles, and mammals adapted to hunting nocturnal arthropods. Its burrows aerate soil, influencing microhabitats that support other organisms. Even in death, its body returns nutrients to an environment where every resource matters. Despite its resilience, the desert hairy scorpion faces increasing challenges. Urban expansion, habitat fragmentation, and human encroachment disrupt the delicate balance of desert ecosystems. Artificial lighting alters nocturnal behavior patterns, exposing scorpions to predators and interfering with hunting. Pesticide use reduces prey availability and introduces toxins into the food web. Climate change intensifies temperature extremes and alters precipitation patterns, testing even the most ancient survival strategies. Yet the desert hairy scorpion persists, not through adaptation alone, but through consistency. It does not need abundance. It does not need speed. It needs only stability in space. Where deserts remain intact, the scorpion continues its quiet existence, largely unnoticed, performing a role it has perfected across geological time. Culturally, scorpions have long occupied a place of fear and fascination. In mythology, they are symbols of danger, endurance, and hidden power. These associations reflect a human response to an animal that refuses to be easily categorized. The desert hairy scorpion does not fit neatly into narratives of beauty or terror. It exists beyond them, governed by rules older than civilization. To observe a desert hairy scorpion under ultraviolet light is to glimpse a phenomenon still not fully understood. Its exoskeleton fluoresces in vivid blue-green hues, a trait shared by all scorpions. The function of this fluorescence remains debated, with theories ranging from UV protection to sensory enhancement. Whatever its purpose, the effect transforms the scorpion into something almost otherworldly, a glowing artifact of evolutionary history revealed only under specific conditions. This duality defines the desert hairy scorpion. By day, it is invisible, hidden, silent. By night, it becomes an active participant in the desert's complex web of life. It neither seeks attention nor avoids it. It simply responds to the environment with precision learned over millions of years. In a world increasingly shaped by speed, excess, and constant change, the desert hairy scorpion represents an alternative model of survival. One built on patience, restraint, and deep integration with the environment. Its success is not measured in numbers or expansion, but in continuity. It has endured because it knows exactly what it is and what it is not. The desert does not forgive mistakes. It rewards those who listen, who wait, who move only when necessary. The desert hairy scorpion listens constantly, through every hair on its body, every vibration in the sand. It is a living sensor array, a predator, a parent, and a survivor shaped by the most unforgiving landscapes on Earth. As long as deserts remain, silent and vast, the desert hairy scorpion will remain with them. Hidden beneath stones, emerging under starlight, carrying forward a lineage older than most life on land. Not as a conqueror, but as a keeper of balance in a world where balance is everything.